Penguin Audio presents The Guts by Roddy Doyle, read by Laurence Kinlan.
Do you do the Facebook thing? What do you mean? They were in the pub, in their corner. It wasn't unusual anymore, having a pint with his father, in the early evening before he went home after work. He'd phone, or his dad would phone. It wasn't an organised, regular thing. It had started the day his dad got his first mobile. His first call was to Jimmy. "How's it going?" "Da? Yeah, me." "How are you?" "Not too bad. I'm after getting one of the mobiles." "Great. I'm using it now, like." "Congratulations." "Will we go for a pint to celebrate?" "Grand. Good, yeah." Jimmy's dad had still been working when he got the phone, but he had retired a while back. "There's fuck all work," he told everyone when he'd made the announcement on Stevens's Day, when Jimmy had dragged the kids up to his parents' house to collect the presents and kiss their granny. "So I might as well just stop and call it retirement." Jimmy's own job was safe, he thought. "Well," said his dad, now in the pub, "Facebook, you know it, yeah?" "I do, yeah," said Jimmy. "What do you make of it?" "I don't know." "You don't know?" "No," said Jimmy, "not really." "But you've kids." "I know that," said Jimmy, "I 4 of them." "Is it the 4 you have?" said his dad. "I thought it was 3. "No," said Jimmy, "it's been 4 for a good while, 10 years, like." This was what Jimmy liked. It was why he phoned his dad every couple of weeks. His dad was messing, pretending he didn't know how many grandchildren he had. It was the way he'd always been. A pain in the hole at times, but today, exactly what Jimmy wanted. "It's Darren has the 3, is it?" said his dad. His name was Jimmy as well. "No," said Jimmy, the son. "Darren has 2, far as I know." Darren was one of Jimmy's brothers. "Ah, now, you see, but," said Jimmy Senior, "I knew there was something." He put his point down. "She's pregnant." Fuck, thought Jimmy. Fuck it. "Is she?" he said. "That's brilliant." "Yeah," said Jimmy Senior. "Darren phoned your mother this morning to tell her. She's 3 months gone." "Ma is? Fuck off. Melanie." Melanie was Darren's wife, although they never got married. His fucking life partner. They'd been trying for another baby for years. There'd been so many miscarriages, it had become a rule between Jimmy and his dad. No more jokes about Melanie's miscarriages. Their other 2 kids. The 2 that managed to hang on in there. They'd broken the rule once or twice. The other 2 kids were 12 and 10. "She's well on her way, so," Jimmy said now. "Yeah," said his dad. "Fingers crossed." He sniffed the top of his point. "I don't think I could cope with another miscarriage," he said. He drank. "Anyway," he said, "Facebook." "Yeah. What is it exactly?" "I don't know much about it," said Jimmy. His dad had a laptop at home. He knew how to Google. He'd booked flights online. He'd backed a few horses, although he preferred the walk to the bookies. He'd bought a second-hand book online about Dublin during the War of Independence. He'd nearly bought an apartment in Turkey, but that had been a bit of an accident. He thought he was clicking to see inside the place, a tour, but he'd stopped when the laptop asked him for his credit card details. He knew he'd gone wrong, or it was a scam. But the point was, his dad knew his way around the internet, so Jimmy didn't know why he was pretending to be completely thick. "What do you want to know?" he asked. "Ah, for fuck's sake," said his dad. "Every time I ask a fucking question." "What's wrong with you?" "I ask a fucking question and some cunt says, 'Why do you want to know?'" "You're asking the wrong cunts," said Jimmy. "Must be." "What questions?" "What? What questions have you been asking?" "Well," said his dad, "I asked a fella in Woody's where the duct tape was, and, granted, he didn't say, 'Why do you want to know?' He said, 'What do you want it for?' I told him I wanted to fucking buy it. He just wanted to help. That's not the fucking point. There was a time when he'd have just said, 'Over there,' or 'I haven't a clue.' He wouldn't have asked me why I wanted it. That's the problem. Somehow or other, he's become an expert on duct tape. The shops are full of experts. The country's full of fucking experts. They haven't a fucking clue." Facebook. Yeah.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?